Tip controlled by the Broncos. Roddy Richardson gets it over to Jesse Berry, and we are underway here at the Crawley Center.
Bubba doesn't lose too many tip-offs.
Here's a shot by Colin Belding, a three, and it's good.
What a way to start for the sophomore.
Absolutely. Bison on the attack. Looks like we're going to have a foul. That foul's going to be on Roddy Richardson. Going to be 2 free throws for Aaron Colt. Colt, a 6'1" junior, hits the first free throw, and the Bison are on the board. Their first point of the game here in the first period. Second free throw by Aaron, up and good. So the Bison 2 for 2. In the free throw department, Broncos on top by a score of 3-2. Here's Berry across the half court. He's at the top of the key. Gets it over to Belding. Belding gets it over to three-pointer by Nick Stacy. So 2 sophomores there for the Broncos with threes.
Well, Berry and Richardson are known for doing that, but these sophomores are realizing, hey, I can do it too.
6-2, Broncos on top. Here's Breyer. He gets it into Schoen, up and no good. Rebound up and no good. And there's Bubba Wyatt with the rebound. Double-double last night against the Central Catholic Knights. Berry, three-pointer from the wing, up and no good. Fight for the rebound. Zach Gieswin for the Bison with the rebound. Cross half court. Here's Colt. He gets it into Goosewine. Here's a two-pointer by Schoen, up and good. So a nice 20-footer there by Schoen. His first 2 points, 6-4. Broncos still on top. Berry cross half court. Man-to-man defense by the Bison. Stacy with another three. Good. Almost from the same spot there, Jade.
Only sophomores have scored in this game so far for Jeff.
Amazing. Here's Schoen across half court. He falls down, but still keeps control. Shot up and no good by Schoen at the baseline. Bubba, I think, is going to get a blocked shot. Here's out the top of the key over to Roddy Richardson. Richardson making a move. Free throw, gets it into Bubba. Up and good.
Broncos seem to be clicking right off the bat here, and that's what they did about late in the game last night against CC.
Absolutely. There's a pass stolen by Roddy Richardson. Berry going in for a layup, up and no good. Oh, he couldn't finish it.
Well, there's a little contact, so probably hoping for the foul there, but didn't get it that time.
11-4, Lafayette Jeff on top. Here's a pass in, shot up, and no good by Schoen. Berry may have had something to do with that. Here's Berry going in for a layup, shot up and no good. Bubba with a rebound, up and no good as he almost stepped on Tyler Schottenhofer. He was laying on the ground there, but he didn't get stepped on. Here's Colt. Back over to Schottenhofer. Now to Gershwin. Gershwin over to Schoen. Schoen back over to Schottenhofer. He drives to the basket. Shot up and good by Jordan Breyer. So Jordan, a 6'3" senior for the Bison, his first 2 points. 11-5 here in the first period. 5 minutes to go. Bubba just inside the three-point line, up and good. So a two-pointer for Bubba Wyatt, his second two-pointer of the game, 13-6 here. And as you said, Jade, the Broncos are clicking on offense.
Yeah, they've got great offensive proficiency right now.
Schottenhofer gets it into Gershwin. Now over to Schoen. Here's a driving layup, up and no good by Schottenhofer. It looks like we're going to get a foul on the Bison. It looks like that maybe go on Taylor Schoen. Let's see, number 12, yeah, that's Taylor Schoen, the 6'4" senior. His first foul, first team foul on the Bison. Broncos have committed one team foul. We matched those fouls we had last night, Jade, with Broncos only committing or whistled for one foul in the whole first half against CC.
Yeah, definitely. Of course, that is CC. That rivalry is going to get real physical.
Here's Richardson. Here's Stacy again with another three. Oh, it just rattles out. Almost 3 for 3 for the sophomore. Bison on the attack. Here's Schottenhofer. He gets it over to Schoen. Schoen back over to Colt. Here's a 20-footer by Schottenhofer. It's good. Tyler Schottenhofer, a 6'2" senior for the Bison. His first 2 points, 13-8. Bison trailing. Here's Berry. over to Bubba White at the free throw line. Looks like he's going to make a move. No, he shoots up and no good. Nobody to rebound for the Broncos.
He's usually their main rebounder, and he was the one taking the shot, so we need to get Roddy in there.
Here's the Bison. Shown. Deflected, but he gets it back. Now over to Colt. Colt, three-pointer up and no good, and there's Bubba White with a rebound. He gets it to Richardson across half court. Richardson, baseline drive, tries to throw it to Colin Belting, but he threw it out of bounds. So turnover for the Broncos. We're at 3:25 to go here in the first period. 13-8, Broncos on top. I'd like to thank our sponsors, the Bob Roman Auto Dealership and Lafayette Life Insurance Company. We appreciate their sponsorship of Bronco basketball broadcast here on Student Run Radio, WJEF here in Lafayette. Breyer trying to make a move on the baseline on Bubba Wyatt, up and no good. Here's a shot up and good by Schoen, blocked by Jesse Berry, and we got a hold on Schoen. He's a little bit frustrated there as he got that shot blocked. That's going to be Taylor Schoen's second substitution. Michael Borgman in for Schoen for the Bison. We're at the 3-minute mark here in the first period. Here come the Broncos. Berry. Cross half court. Man-to-man defense by the Bison. Stacy on the wing. Gets it into Bubba. Turns around. Shot up and no good. So again, one and done for the Broncos on offense.
A couple of those possessions here in a row.
Yep. Here's Breyer. Can't make a move now into Colt. Oh, we got a traveling violation called on the Bison.
Caught the ball and took about a step further towards the basket.
Looks like Breyer's having a word with the official over there to get the exact reason he was called for traveling. Here's Berry in front of the Bison bench. 17-footer up and no good, and there's a third time down court, Jade, that the Broncos have got one shot, and that's it.
Yeah, they need to keep the fire that was going in the first minute of the game.
Yep, they're down in the doldrums right now. We're still leading 13-8 here with 2:17 to go. Bison on the attack. Here's Colt. Shot up and no good by Schottenhofer. Rebounded by Berry. He gets it stolen, gets a call. Shot up by Borgman. Up and no good. Bubba Harness again with the rebound.
It was amazing Berry wasn't fouled on that first drive down the court, but ended up not hurting him.
Stacy now gets it over to Roddy Richardson. Richardson on the wing. Gets a pick from Bubba. Now back to Bubba, and he loses it. Stolen by the Bison. Another turnover for the Broncos.
Pretty lazy pass there.
Yeah, we're not looking sharp right now, Jade. Here's the Bison, Zach Gershwin, the 5'11 junior. He gets it over to Breyer. Breyer now to Borgman. Three-point shot by Colt, up and good. So Aaron Colt, three-point basket. Looks like it's a 30-second timeout called by Coach Scott Bunnell. He's not real. Half-court offense or half-court defense, man-to-man by the Benton Central Bison. Again, they're 7-4 coming into action. Here's Berry on the wing, can't do anything. Now to Richardson. He's at the top of the key. Gets it into Bubba. He's in the paint, turns up and good. So that's more like it. Third two-point basket for White. He now has 6 points. We're at the 1-minute mark here in the first period. 15-11. Lafayette Jeff over Benton Central. Pretty good defense now put on, man-to-man defense put on by the Bison, by the Broncos. Here's Breyer. He gets it over to Borgman. Stolen. Ball on the floor. Scramble, and it's out of bounds. Looks like it's going to be Bronco basketball. Berry lost a handle on that. Colin Belting was in on the action. But it looks like it went off the hands of number 10, Zach Gershwin.
Sounded like Belting might have gotten a little bit of floor burn on that one. He slid quite a distance.
Yeah, we got the phones on. I could still hear that.
Yeah.
We had a substitution in for Nick Stacy.
Alley-oop.
Keener.
Alley-oop.
Yep.
Richardson just tossed it in on the inbounds, and Shane laid it in there.
4 two-point baskets for White now with 8 points. 36 seconds to go here in the first period. Substitution, Nick Patterson for the Bison. He's at the top of the key, being guarded by Belting. Now, move being made by Bowen. Marcus Bowman tried to make a move on Berry. Berry got a hand check call. Second team foul on the Broncos. First foul on Barry. We got to watch that tonight, Jay. Barry fouled out last night.
Definitely. Of course, that was an overtime game.
Yeah, that's true. 24 seconds. Bison on the attack. Here's Gershwin. He's being hogged by Zach Keener, top of the key. Now over to Borgman. Looks like they're going to hold for one here. Schuttenhofer, top of the key, being hounded by Roddy Richardson. Here's Patterson. He makes a shot up. He gets shot up and no good. We got a number change here. Bowman is wearing number 30. And Nick Patterson is wearing number 24, thanks to Omar Masudi. He's been had his ears on and listening to us. So first free throw up and good by Marcus Bowman, 5'9" senior for the Bison. 17-12. Lafayette Jeff on top. We got 6.2 seconds. Second free throw up and no good. Here come the Bison. Wyatt. Richardson, half-court shot. May be in. Oh, it hit the rim.
Wow.
As we've come to the end of the first period at the Crawley.
The Bison all set to key it in. Jordan Breyer, number 22, sees the ball in. The Broncos immediately bring a full-court pressure. Bison escape it. Now narrowly guarded in the corner. Jesse Berry going for the steal and got his hand on the ball, and it just went out of bounds. So Bison will maintain possession. Number 10, Zach Gershwin, set to key it in. Gets it to number 24, Nick Patterson. Patterson over to Breyer. Breyer now at the top of the key, being guarded by Wyatt. Gets it to Patterson. Patterson puts up a three, no good. Rebound by Roddy Richardson.
Good to see that rebound by Roddy.
Definitely. Roddy gets it to Barry. Barry goes up the court and goes for an easy lay-in.
First 2 points for Jesse, Jade.
Yep. Taking a couple threes, but they haven't fallen for him. Number 10, Zach Gershwin, drives the length of the court, and in the paint, he's fouled before the shot. So they're going to get 40. Zach Keener, that's his first, and the team's fifth. Substitution now for the Bison. Taylor Schoen, a starter, back into the game. So Gershwin keys it into a wide-open Colt, who takes a shot, three-point shot, no good. Rebound by Shane Wyatt. Barry immediately gets it up the court to Keener. Keener goes up for a layup and no good, then kicks it out to Roddy Richardson, who takes a three. So Richardson getting his first three of the game. Gershwin now bringing it up the court. Gets to Breyer. Breyer at the top of the key, guarded by Wyatt. Dribbling around, finally gets back to Gershwin. Gershwin looking for an open man, guarded by Belting. Broncos still in a man-to-man defense. Finally gets to Colt. Colt swings it over to Marcus Bowen. Inside to Taylor Schoen, who gets a pretty uncontested layup.
Nice pass.
Yeah. Roddy Richardson gets the ball to Barry now. Barry dribbling around at the elbow extended. Gets it to Roddy, top of the key, dribbles around the perimeter, inside to Wyatt. And Bubba makes a couple spin moves, fadeaway jumper, no good. Rebound by Bowen.
Boy, if he could just use the bankboard on that and hit that square right behind the basket, it would go in every time. He's going to get that shot down, yeah. Jade.
Belton can tell him something about it hitting the glass and going in.
You're right.
Colt gets to Bowen. Bowen puts up about a 15-foot shot, no good. Rebound by Roddy Richardson, who contact and caused him to fall down, but no call. Luckily, he got it off to Wyatt in time. Now gets to Barry. Barry puts up a shot, and he's fouled in the air. Shot was no good, but he'll get 2 free throws. Foul was on Zach Gershwin. That's his first and the team's third, excuse me. Barry at the charity stripe. First shot up and good. Substitution now. Tyler Schuttenhofer comes back into the game. He was a starter originally.
This Bison squad has six seniors on it.
Yep, a lot of leadership there, no doubt. Barry's second free throw up and good. Extends the score to 24-14 for the Broncos.
Bison coached by Kyle Sprague, like a good guy. JV coach for a few years at Benton Central, and like to see that guy earn his stripes and move right on up, Jade.
Yep. Breyer gets it to Gershwin. He goes back to Breyer at the top of the key. Around to Schluttenhofer. Schluttenhofer dribbles around inside. Ball stolen by Shane Wyatt. 3-on-2 now. Berry goes up for a layup. It's fouled and one. Gets the layup off, and a rather hard foul by Breyer. I believe that's who they're going to get. Berry not happy about that one.
Yep, Breyer. Yep, he got him and gave him an intentional foul there as he went headhunting there, Jade. So
yes, he sure did.
They're going to count the basket, an intentional foul. They'll give Berry two free throws, or give him a free throw and the ball out of bounds. So intentional foul.
Berry going to get 2 shots here or one? I think.
Well, I think we'd get the basket. The basket's good. Yes, and then they're going to give him two free throws and the ball out of bounds.
Wow.
So that's a really.
Very
you get called for an intentional foul.
Yeah.
That really hurts.
Berry almost went into the stands, and that could have been really dangerous. Berry's first free throw up and no good, as he's no doubt shaken up by that hard foul by Breyer. Berry looks like he's still trying to come back to his senses here. All alone at the charity stripe. The rest of the Bison are standing at half court. And second free throw up and good. So now the Broncos will get the ball out of bounds. Had a chance to make a 4-point play, but he missed the first one.
Well, they got the basket and then the foul, one free throw. And since he got the basket, they'll just give him one free throw, which they did, and then the ball out of bounds. Usually if it's not a basket, they'll give him, the penalty is 2 free throws and the ball out of bounds. But since he scored the basket and won, they just give him one free throw in possession.
3-point play for Berry regardless. Nick Stacy gets the ball into Roddy Richardson. Richardson swings it over to Keener. Over to the top of the key to Stacy. Inside to Wyatt. Wyatt with turnaround jumper. Uses the glass on that one.
Off the window, they say.
Yeah.
That was a beautiful shot by Bubba Wyatt.
Definitely. Breyer at the top of the key. Passed the ball over, and Tyler Schluttenhofer is fouled by Nick Stacy. He was going for the steal.
Yeah, that foul right in front of Coach Bunnell there, and he was just a little bit unhappy with that call, but I think he got over it. 29-14, Broncos on top with 5 minutes to go here in the second period.
Gershwin with the ball now, gets it to Colt. Colt nearly has the ball stolen, gets it over to Breyer in the wing. Breyer puts up a 3, and it's good.
Nice shot.
Yep. Broncos lead here in this game, 29-17 with just under 5 minutes left to play. Berry now putting up a long 3. Hello. Way downtown for that one. I think Berry's okay. What do you think?
Yep, that was his first 3 of the game, and that was a beauty. So
Breyer with the ball now to Colt. Now to Gershwin. Gershwin dribbles around the perimeter. Gives it to Schoen, excuse me. Gets it inside to Breyer, and a jump ball caused by Zach Keener. Really a heads-up play there because the possession arrow was with the Broncos, so they're going to get the ball after that.
I'm looking over at Berry there, and he's still not looking after getting that hit to the head there on that layup. He's still not himself.
Well, he dribbles the ball up the court and gets it into Roddy Richardson. Offensive foul going to be called on Richardson. Could have gone foul or travel as he took a hop step and then another hop step as he was driving in the lane. But they called a charge on that, so Broncos turnover there. Breyer going to trigger the ball in. A substitution now. Troy Ashley, number 10, sophomore for the Broncos, comes in for Roddy Richardson to get him a break.
Very good. Got to get him to stop and pop instead of coming in there running into people.
Yeah.
He got a charging foul last night as well as Berry. Yep.
Breyer gets the ball to number 20, Schluttenhofer. The ball almost stolen by Shane Wyatt, but Wyatt was already looking up the court before he had both hands on the ball, so it went out of bounds.
Nice hustle play by Bubba.
Definitely. Gershwin gets the ball into Breyer, and Breyer has the ball stolen by Berry, who goes coast to coast for an uncontested layup.
Well, I got Berry with 10 points, Jade.
Yep. Colt hands the ball off to Gershwin as he just now crossed half court and Jump ball called. Broncos don't agree with that.
Well, the referees are going to get together here. I think they've seen both things. Looks like the Bison got a timeout before that jump ball, and it's a full timeout. So, Jade, we'll go ahead and take a 1-minute break here with the Broncos leading.
Breyer's going to get the ball in for the Bison. Gets it to number 24, Patterson. Patterson, guarded heavily by Ashley. Gets it over to Colt. Colt nearly loses the ball, but gets it off to Breyer. Breyer puts up a three from the top of the key and gets it. Breyer's got a pretty interesting looking shot. He kind of like pushes it.
I got him with 9 points. That's his second three here in the first half.
Yep. Nevertheless, a good shooter. Barry now with the ball, dribbling around the perimeter. Tried to penetrate, but was blocked off, so gets it over to Ashley now. Back to Barry. Barry at the elbow. Just holding the ball. Inside to Shane Wyatt. Wyatt puts up a shot. No good. Gets his own rebound as no Bison was there to get it. And a push-off called by Patterson under the basket. So the Broncos maintain possession.
That's kind of a weird play because both times the ball that Wyatt shot hit the floor. Nobody went after the rebound.
Nobody got it. He could have very well gotten the second one as well, but I think he just assumed somebody's already going to get it. But nevertheless, a foul called on Patterson, so the Broncos will have possession. Colin Beltink back in the game as Zach Keener going to get a rest. Beltink now gets it to Barry. Barry catch and shoot about 15 feet, no good. Wyatt gets a rebound and puts it up. Boy, the Bison are getting real lackadaisical here on rebounding, Lou.
That's called picking up the garbage.
Yeah.
Wyatt, 10 points now for the Broncos.
Yep. Colt gets it inside to Breyer. Breyer putting a shot up and is fouled by Wyatt. Wyatt thought it was, Bubba thought it was a clean block, but I think he might have gotten a little bit of arm in there on Breyer, so Breyer's going to go to the line.
Well, Jade, the key to that was Bubba kind of hit down on it. If he'd had his hands stay up, I think he'd have been okay, but since he went down, he got part of the hand there of Jordan Breyer. First free throw up and good by the 6'3" senior.
Second one up and just barely roll there on the basket. So Barry going to get the ball in now to Beltink. Back to Barry. Barry coming up the court. Just now crosses half court. Guarded at the elbow extended. Just dribbling around. Gets to Ashley. Ashley catches the ball. Takes a shot. Gets it to Wyatt. Wyatt back to Ashley. Ashley puts up about a 15-point shot. No good. Rebound by Breyer. Long looping pass up the court to Colt, and Colt gets a layup on the baseline. So Beltink gets the ball to Barry. Barry dribbling around, penetrates inside, puts up a shot. No good.
Second time in a row we've got one and done, Jade.
Yep. The rebound by Schoen. Now Patterson with the ball. Back to Schoen. Being guarded by Barry. Inside to Breyer. Breyer putting up a shot, no good, but fouled by, I believe they're going to get Troy Ashley on this one. Yep. Number 10, Troy Ashley. That's his first foul. Team's 8th. So Breyer's going to get 2 on this one because it was in the act of shooting, but from here on out, the Bison will be shooting 1 in the bonus as Broncos have 8 fouls now. First shot up and good from the charity stripe as a substitution comes in. Mitchell Borgman for the Bison. Breyer's second shot up and no good. Rebound by Jesse Barry. Barry gets to Ashley. And Barry passes it off to Ashley. Ashley, nobody around him at the top of the key, but he decides to pass it off. Gets it to Stacy. Now back to Ashley. Ashley thinks about a 3, doesn't take it, then does. And no good. Rebound by Schluttenhofer. Patterson now coming up the court. 1:27 left in this game. 36-25. Broncos lead. Gets it to Schluttenhofer. Now to Breyer at the top of the key. Inside to Borgman. Borgman puts up a shot. No good, but is fouled. Looks like they're going to get Jesse Barry on that one.
Yeah, if he wouldn't have jumped, I think it would have been okay, but since he jumped into him, Jay.
Yep. Barry's second foul in the game. Borgman going to go to the line. His first time this evening. First shot up and no good from the charity stripe. Second shot, getting set up, and no good. In and out for Borgman.
Missed them both.
Yep. Barry swings it up to Ashley. Not a Belton. Belton going to take a three, and no good. Nobody there to rebound at first. So Ashley was going in, but Breyer grabbed it for the Bison. Colt now to Patterson. Top of the key to Breyer. Breyer takes a three and gets it. Wow. His shots stay in the air for about 2 or 3 seconds. But that one came down for him.
12 points now for Breyer. He's got 3 threes.
Yep. 45 seconds left in this game. Is Troy Ashley going to take a three? No good. Going to get a foul on the floor on Troy Ashley.
Troy made a nice play there, Jade. He did shoot the ball and follow his shot, but he ran into a Bison there on the way to getting the rebound.
Yep. Broncos still in the bonus, so
still not looking sharp, Jade. I mean, we got the lead. We're scoring points, but we're just not real sharp on offense.
Seems like they get a little bit of a cushion on the offense, and then they just kind of let it go for a while. Can't do that. Can't ever be satisfied. As the first shot up by Colt from the charity stripe is good. Roddy Richardson going to check back into this game. Troy Ashley going to have a seat. 43 seconds left. Broncos lead 36-29. Colt trying to make it 36-30. Cannot, as the free throw is no good. Rebound by Wyatt. Hands it off to Barry. Barry coming up the court now. Bison in a 2-3 zone. Barry pulls up. Shot no good, but a rebound by Roddy Richardson. Saves the possession for the Broncos. Barry going to penetrate now. Shot up, fouled, and one. And one for Jesse Barry. An impressive penetration inside, and did a nice job of drawing contact as well.
I got Barry with 12 points now for the Broncos.
Fouls on Troy Ashley. Going to come back in for this final 26 seconds as is Zach Keener giving Nick Stacy and Roddy Richardson a rest. Barry going to take one shot from the charity stripe. It's on its way and good. Breyer keys it into Patterson. Patterson coming up the court slowly, taking instructions from coach. Double team now put on. A steal almost by Colin Belting, but they got it over the line. Schoen takes a shot, no good. Rebound by Breyer. Breyer takes a shot and is airballed. And Schluttenhofer taking a jumping shot. 4 seconds left, gets it. Barry with a shot the full length of the court and nowhere even close to good. So at halftime, the score, Crawley Center, 39-31. You're Jeff.
And here we go with second half action. It's going to be triggered in by Jordan Breyer. Breyer with 12 points, and Nick Stacy 4 seconds into the half got a reach-in foul. So first team foul on the Broncos here to start the third period. Ball going to be triggered in by Zach Gershwin, a 5'11 junior. Here's Colt, three-point shot.
Pretty impressive shot.
Aaron Colt with his first three-pointer. He's now got 5 points, 39-34. What a shot by Roddy Richardson. Holy cow, he was falling down on the floor. Did a little underhand, and it goes in. 41-34 now. Broncos on top as we're just starting the second half. Looks like maybe a 2-3 zone put on by the Broncos now.
Yep.
Here's a driving layup by Schluttenhofer. It is good, and it is going to be a foul. Could be on Bubba Wyatt. I think you're going to get Bubba Wyatt. Basket's good. That is on Bubba. 41-36. That's the second foul called on Bubba Wyatt. And the second team foul on the Broncos.
This is kind of
Schluttenhofer shot up and good. So an and one Benton Central Bison 41-37, and see if the Broncos can get on track here, Jade. Barry, 17-footer up and nothing but net. 13 points now for Barry. 43-36. Shot, three-pointer. Oh, that's his second three in a row, Jade.
Yeah, that was an impressive three from the wing. Now Barry going to pull up.
Wyatt going to get called for over the back. That's going to be his third team foul. It looks like we're going to get a timeout as Coach Scott Bunnell of the Broncos is not happy. It's going to be a full timeout. We're going to take a 1-minute break. We'll take a 1-minute break with 6:54 to go. Broncos leading 43-40. Under the Bronco basket, they're going to go full court. Here's Zach Gershwin, 5'11" junior. He gets across to the timeline. Looks like a 2-3 zone, as I mentioned, by defense by the Broncos. Shot up and no good by Taylor Schoen. Here comes Barry. He's on the wing. Now we're to Roddy Richardson. He's at the top of the key. Now gets it into Bubba Wyatt. Fadeaway over to Zach Keener. Now back to Nick Stacy, up and no good. And looks like Colin Belding was going to get a reach-in foul, but no call there, Jade.
It was good ball movement by the Broncos, but they just couldn't knock that shot down.
Yeah, Bison on the attack. 2-3 zone. Gets it over to Schoen. Schoen over to Schottenhoffer. He's trying to make a move, can't do anything. Pretty good defense by the Broncos here. Now back over to Schottenhoffer. Now back over to Gershwin. Schottenhoffer on the wing. Barry hawking him. Almost a reach-in foul by Barry. Here's a shot up and good by Aaron Colt. Aaron Colt is on fire, Jade. He's got 2 threes and a 2 here in this period.
Yep.
43-42. This is the closest the Bison's been all year. Barry shot up and no good, but he's hammered. That foul's going to be called on Taylor Schottenhoffer. 2 free throws coming to Jesse Barry, and kind of an out-of-control shot there, but Barry was able to draw the foul. First team foul on the Bison this half. Barry's first free throw up and no good, so we need to turn the switch on, Jade. The Bison not looking here.
I mean the Broncos.
Broncos, yeah. Bison looking real good.
Yeah.
43-42. Second free throw up and no good. Knocked out by Colin Belding over to Bubba Wyatt. Now to Stacy. Stacy over to Barry. Barry on the wing. 3-point shot. No good.
Man, Broncos really out of sync right now. Not getting the shots they want.
Yeah, this is 43-42. We're just not playing very well at all right now. Need to get things together. Bison. Here's a shot, attempted shot, but Gershon can't make it now. Shut up. Borgman up and no good. There's Bubba Wyatt with a rebound. He gets it to Barry. Barry possibly going for a shot. Up, draws the foul. Looks like the foul's going to be called on Tyler Schottenhoffer, the 6'2 senior.
Bison were wanting to charge there, but he didn't have his feet set, and Barry recognized that immediately.
Third foul on Schottenhoffer. Second team foul on the Bison here in the third period. 5:06 to go. First free throw up by Barry. That's more like it. Nothing but net for the junior. Substitution now for the Bison. Marcus Bowen. Bowen, a 5'9 senior, left-handed. Second shot up and good by Barry. So after missing 2 in a row, he sinks 2 in a row. The Bison lead by 45-42 now. Here comes Breyer. He goes coast to coast, up and no good. And there's Bubba. He's got to be pretty close to 10 or 12 rebounds, Jade.
Yeah, he had 12 at halftime, so he's got to be way above that.
Ball into Bubba. Bubba over at Colin Belding for a 3, up and no good. Roddy Richardson trying to chase down that rebound, but there's Breyer with the rebound for the Bison.
Just a lid on that basket for the entire Bronco team.
Looks like they're going to get Barry with a hand check as Jordan Breyer was headed toward the basket. So non-shooting foul. Ball's going to be triggered in by Zach Gishwin, the 5'11 junior for the Bison.
Barry's third foul. He needs to be careful.
Yep. Now he does get it in to Taylor Schoen. Now back to Gishwin. Gishwin being hawked extensively by Shot up and by Taylor Schoen, a turnaround left-handed shot. 4 points now for Taylor Schoen as the Bison creep ever so closely. Here's Roddy Richard, a long three-pointer up and no good. Bubba with the rebound, but Taylor Schoen goes over his back, so a good position for the rebound for Bubba Wyatt there.
Well, you know, it's funny, Lou, that three that Roddy Richardson took was pretty much from the exact same spot he made those two crucial ones last night, and he missed it, so that's certainly a tribute to the Broncos' shooting woes right now.
Now Richardson triggers it in. Here's Barry going to the basket. Shot up, and they're going to call an offensive foul.
And they call a charge that time.
Yep. Offensive foul, and that's Barry's fourth foul.
He's going to get substituted for immediately. Troy Ashley, the sophomore, going to come in for Jesse.
I don't think after he got that foul in the first half there, Jade, I don't think Jesse's been the same.
Nope.
So an offensive foul, 15 foul called on the Broncos here in the third period. We got 4:08 left to go here, with the Broncos leading 45-44 over the Benton Central Bison, as Broncos just not sharp through a half of another quarter here. We're in the third period. Bison on the attack. Here's Gershwin. Now the Broncos switch to a man-to-man defense. Three-point shot up and no good by Schoen, but a rebound by Breyer up and good and one.
Broncos need to get going here. They can't be playing like this right now, Lou.
That foul is going to be on Nick Stacy. That's his third team foul, 16th foul on the Broncos, as the Bison here take the lead here 46-45 with 3:52 to go. And the 6'3" senior Jordan Breyer going for the and one here. 14 points I have unofficially for Breyer. Substitution for the Broncos, Zach Keener, the 6-foot senior, goes in for Colin Belting. Free throw up by Breyer, up and good. Gives the Bison a 2-point lead here with 3:52 to go.
This is unbelievable how this game has just slipped away.
Gets it into Bubba. Bubba gets it stolen from behind.
Jeez.
Here's Bowen. Looks like he traveled, but he got a layup. 49-45. 3:35 to go here in the third period. Broncos just not looking sharp right now. Richardson on the wing. Dribble. Now gets it into Wyatt, and then we already got a reach-in foul. I think they're going to get that foul on Bowen.
Lucky, too, because that was an ill-advised pass in the lane by Roddy Richardson that was going to be stolen, as there were three Bison in the vicinity.
Jordan Breyer credited with that foul. Second foul, 14th foul on the Bison. Here's Troy Ashley. Over to Stacy now. Stacy, 17-footer, up and no good, and the Bison are blocking out very well on the boards on offense, or on defense, excuse me. Now they're on offense. Here's Breyer. Three-point shot by Bowen, up and no good. Zach Keener saves it from going out of bounds. Three-point attempt, up and no good. Another offensive rebound by the Bison. Here's a move by Colt, up and no good, stole by Nick Stacy. Stacy has Richardson, layup time, good. Roddy Richardson. Looks like we got a timeout called by the
full timeout.
Full timeout, Scott Bunnell. So we'll take a 1-minute break. We'll take a 1-minute break with Broncos here. It's going to be triggered in by Jordan Breyer, the 6'3" senior. He's going to go ahead and bring it off half court. Man-to-man defense now by the Broncos. Breyer headed to the basket, up and no good. And there's Bubba with the rebound. Gets it over to Richardson. He's going to go to the basket. Shot up, no good, no call anywhere.
They definitely wanted to foul on that one.
Yep. Scott Bunnell not happy with that. And stolen by Nick Stacy. Oh, he almost got a pass to Roddy Richardson, but stolen back by Patterson. Shot up and no good. We got a player control foul called on Aaron Colt, the 6'1" junior for the Bison. That's the 15th foul called on Benton Central. 6 on the Broncos. So we're going to have some free throws definitely in this rest of this ball game, Jade.
No doubt.
2:17 to go. 49-47. Bison on top. Roddy Richardson defense. Nick Stacy with a three-pointer up. No good. Rebound by Breyer. Boy, this Jordan Breyer, he's taken over this game, Jade. He's had a nice ball game here, especially in the second half.
Definitely. He's firing his team up.
Yep, Patterson gets it over to Borgman. It looks like we got a foul on Roddy Richardson. They're just fouling the act of shooting.
They're just taking ill-advised shots and making unnecessary fouls. They just are completely out of it right now.
A foul on Zach Keener. That's his second foul, 17th foul. But Breyer fouling the act of shooting. Left-handed senior for Benton Central. First free throw up and nothing but net.
Well, a little bit of good news for the Broncos. Jesse Berry going to come back into the game. He has 4 fouls, however, so he's going to have to be extremely careful.
Yep.
He can make an impact on this game, but he can't do that if he's on the bench, Lou.
That's exactly right. 1:55 to go in the third period. 50-47. Benton Central on top. Second free throw up and rolls in.
That makes it a 2-possession game. Lead 51-47 for the Bison.
Here comes Barry across half court, facing a man-to-man defense. Now to Richardson. Richardson over to Stacy on the wing. Barry on the baseline. Now back over to the wing, looking for Bubba. Can't find him underneath the basket. He's being guarded by Jordan Breyer. Richardson over to Zach Keener for a three-pointer. Three-pointer up and good.
That's big.
Yeah, Zach Keener pulls the Broncos within one here with 1:25 to go here in the third period.
You need to get back on defense. You know, the offense will come, but the defense is where we're just giving up uncontested shots.
Here's Borgman. He's hawked by Bubba White. Nice steal by Nick Stacy. He's going to go up for a layup. Shot up and no good. There's no charge, no foul or anything.
Wow.
A lot of contact, but no foul. Borgman, Nick Stacy and Borgman, or Gershwin.
Jump ball possession there with the Broncos.
Mad scramble there at half court. Looks like we got a tie up, and the possession is going to be to the Broncos.
Very surprised there wasn't a foul called there under the basket.
Stacy put his leg up in something, trying to draw some kind of circus shot there or something.
On that shot, Stacy at one point literally had his back to the rim and tossed it up over his head, hoping to draw a foul.
We're at the 1 minute mark. Here's Barry. Richardson, three-pointer up and no good. We got over the back as Zach Keener had. That foul's going to be called on Schoen. Taylor Schoen, the 6'4" senior. It's going to be the 16th foul called on the Bison. Ball's going to be out. It's a non-shooting foul. Substitution for Benton Central. Tyler Schottenhoffer, the 6'2" senior for the Bison, back into the game here. 54 seconds to go in the third period. Roddy Richardson going to trigger it in on the baseline. Gets it over to Barry. He's on the wing. Now gets it into Bubba. Bubba to Zach Keener. Keener driving toward the paint. Can't do anything. Back over to Bubba. He's in the paint. Shot up and no good as that one-hander again. Just off the rim. We'll see what happens here, Jay, with 35 seconds. See if the Bison hold for one, but we got full court pressure. We're going to call Stacy for a hand check. That's going to be a bonus for the Bison. That's the 18th foul called on Lafayette Jeff. 16 fouls called on the Bison. That's kind of a cheap foul there, Jade. I think they've had a lot of contact go, and then they call that there. So I know Coach Bunnell's not happy with that. Free throw by Zach Gishwin is good. That makes the score 52-50 with 34 seconds to go here in the third period. It's like, Jade, you're going to have an exciting fourth period coming up here.
Yeah, hopefully.
Second free throw up and good. Substitution for the Broncos. Colin Belting in for Nick Stacy. And we're going to have Marcus Bowman in for Tyler Schottenhoffer. So Schottenhoffer only in there about a minute.
Coach Bunnell's continuing to have a conversation with the ref.
Yeah. Well, we're down to 30 seconds, 53-50. Benton Central over Lafayette Jeff. Roddy Richardson head toward the basket. We're going to have looks like a reach-in foul. It's going to be called on Aaron Colt.
Both teams in the bonus now.
Yep.
We're going to be shooting.
That's going to be called second foul, 17th foul on the Bison. 23 seconds to go here, third period. Benton Central leading 53-50. Roddy Shooting the one-end bonus. First free throw, no good. Rebound by Marcus Bowman for the Bison. And we're down to 15 seconds here. Zach Gishwin trying to get it over half court, but he's double teamed. Roddy Richardson, now he gets it across half court. Double team, triple team. Shot up and good by Marcus Bowman with 5 seconds to go. Bison can't get it in, or Broncos can't get it in, and it's 55 for Benton Central and 50 for the Lafayette Jefferson. Broncos trailing 55-50. Back with the action. Here's Jade.
Bison have possession right now as Geshwin with the ball gets to Breyer. Breyer at the elbow, guarded by Wyatt. Back over to Geshwin. Geshwin dribbles around the perimeter, gets it to Bowen. Bowen looking for someone, finds Patterson. Patterson's going to put up a three. No good. Rebound by Schoen. Gets it to Geshwin. And the ball is stolen by Zach Keener. Gets it up to Roddy Richardson, who is immediately fouled while putting up a shot. And I don't know, it was close. I think they're going to get it in the act of shooting. Yep, they did. Foul on Geshwin. So Roddy Richardson going to have two from the charity stripe.
A lot of free throws here in this fourth quarter. Both teams with 18 fouls, Jade.
Yep. Richardson's first shot up and good. We like to see that.
Yep, we got to make these count down the stretch here.
Yep. Richardson, second shot on its way, and good. Got them both that time. We're going to need those. Breyer getting the ball to Geshwin, and Broncos putting a full court press on. Still on, having crossed half court, gets it to Breyer, and he crosses. Going in the lane, puts up a shot, and gets the fall. Wow. Breyer just, they don't have an answer for him right now. Everything he's putting up seems to be falling. Barry with the ball on the perimeter. Gets it to Roddy Richardson. Richardson inside to Wyatt. Wyatt muscling his way inside and one. There we go.
Nice play by Bubba.
Bubba using the glass and drawing the contact at the same time. Foul was on Breyer. That's his. So he, too, will have to be careful not to carelessly foul in this game, as he's undoubtedly leading the Bison. As Bubba's shot up is no good, but his rebound by Roddy Richardson. Richardson going to put up a shot, another and one. Wow.
Nope, it got him on the floor.
Oh. Okay, shot no good. It did roll in for Richardson, but they're going to call it on the floor. He'll still be going to the charity stripe, though. He'll be in the double bonus now, actually. That's the team's 10th foul. So Richardson going to get two shots regardless.
Well, the Bison have racked up a lot of fouls here in the last couple minutes,
yeah.
Jade. We just capitalized and hit these free throws
yep.
here.
Richardson gets the first one. Cuts the lead to two. Colt going to come back into this game as Schluttenhofer will have to take a seat with 4 fouls. They don't want him fouling out of this game. Richardson second free throw up and good. Cuts the lead to 1 for the Broncos. Full court press on again. Breyer gets it to Patterson. Patterson to Geshwin, and Geshwin crosses half court. Geshwin hucked by Keener. Broncos in a man-to-man defense. Breyer, guarded by Richardson, gets it over to Colt. Colt at the top of the key. Finds Patterson out on the elbow. Patterson gets to Bowen. Bowen takes a shot. Doesn't take it. Now dribbling around. Tries to penetrate inside. He hands off to Colt. Colt with a pass through traffic to Geshwin. Geshwin dribbling around. Finds Bowen wide open at the elbow for a three and gets it. Wow. Bison going to call a timeout now.
Yeah, they're trailing.
Timeout.
They're ahead. And back with the action. Here's Jade.
Keener gets the ball to Richardson. Richardson dribbling up the court now, crossing half court. Gets to Wyatt. Wyatt goes back door to Barry. Barry kicks it out to Keener, who's going to take a three. No good. And nobody under there to box out and get the rebound, but they could have, as the Bison's a little delayed in getting the rebound, as they had been a couple times throughout this game. Coach Bono frustrated with that. Geshwin with the ball now. Gets it to Colt. Now to Breyer, who's at the top of the key. Over to Bowen. Bowen, guarded by Barry, gets it to Patterson. Patterson takes a shot, hands off to Geshwin. Tries to go inside to Breyer, but the pass is intercepted by Roddy Richardson. Coming up the court now is Roddy. baseline, puts up the layup, and no good. Can't finish.
Tough break for Roddy. Boy, he was hustling there and just couldn't finish that layup.
Yeah, I know. Geschwin dribbling, gets it to Breyer. Broncos are really going to need to capitalize on the mistakes that the Bison have been making. Breyer puts up that shot, no good. Rebound by Wyatt. Wyatt gets it across the half court to Richardson. Richardson dribbling around.
Well, we're down to 5:15. We can use a bucket here,
Dribbles
Jade.
inside, gets to Belting. Belting does a nice job of driving the baseline and putting up a shot, no good, but rebound by Wyatt, and Wyatt's going to put up a shot. And now Belting appears to be injured. Not sure what happened there, but Nick Stacy's going to come in for that injury substitution.
It looks like he got hammered to the floor there. I'm not sure he hurt his hand or what, but
he's clutching his elbow.
Yeah.
Maybe a little contact with the elbow there. Hopefully not. That's on the left hand. That's on the hand that tosses the football for the Broncos during the football season.
Hey, he's smiling down. I think he's going to be okay.
I think it was just a little shaken up. Geschwin accelerating up the court. Now a foul going to be called on the Bison. Foul is on number 34, Aaron Colt, with a push-off. Player control foul, so despite the fact that they're in the double bonus, the Broncos will just get the ball out of bounds. No shots here.
Well, basket here could tie this game, or a three-pointer take the lead here, Jade.
Yep. Keener gets the ball to Richardson. Richardson dribbling up the court. Crosses the timeline, setting up the offense. Richardson now dribbling inside. Pass to Wyatt. Wyatt gets the layup. Perfect pass. Wyatt immediately going up for that layup and gets it. Now this game is tied, and here comes the noise. Broncos fans. Geschwin gets it to Schoen to Breyer. Breyer almost has the ball stolen, and it did. It last touched off Breyer. Richardson knocked the ball loose, but Breyer touched it as it went out of bounds. So the Broncos are going to have a chance to take the lead here. 4:28 left in this game. Game is tied at 60. Keener into Barry. Barry coming up the court. Hands it off to Richardson. Richardson getting a screen from Wyatt as he dribbles inside. Puts a shot up and good. Broncos retake the lead for the first time in what seems like forever, Lou.
Yeah, it's been a while since we've had the lead.
Yep. Geschwin now coming up the court. Gets it to Breyer. Breyer inside to Schoen. Kicks it out. And a two-point shot. Oh, wait. They're going to call it a three. It looked like his foot was over the line, but I guess they didn't see that. So Barry now coming up the court, putting a shot up, no good, but a foul. Barry drew the foul on that one, so he's going to be going to the line. The foul is going to be called on 12, Schoen. That's his fifth foul. Schoen's fouled out of this game. So Barry going to take two shots at the free throw line.
Well, the Broncos leading by one here, and these free throws are going to be...
Now the Broncos are down by one.
Or down by one.
These free throws are going to be crucial.
Yeah, I knew they were going to be down the stretch here as they're waiting on a substitution for...
It's Bowen. Bowen's going to come in.
He hit a three a while ago. We're really going to have to stay on top of him.
Yep.
Kind of unusual here. Two Bison down, and Barry shooting a free throw. Nobody else on the lane.
Yeah, they're all back in the backcourt. Barry, first shot up and no good. Man. Now a couple more Bison coming to the free throw line. So there will be no one there to rebound for the Broncos should he miss this one, unless it's Barry himself. Shots up and good. 63 all, 3:51 left in this game. Bison have possession right now as Geschwin coming up the court, guarded by Stacy in the backcourt. Finally crosses the timeline. Gives it off to Schlettenhofer. Schlettenhofer out to Geschwin. Geschwin shaking off Stacy, the defender. Schlettenhofer with the ball. Pass over to Colt. Colt driving baseline. Puts a shot up. Air ball. Rebound by Shane Wyatt. Broncos still tied. Barry at the elbow. Normally, I think he would have pulled up for a 3 there, but didn't take it. He had a couple steps off from his defender. Richardson now with the ball, calling for someone to come get it from him.
Well, it looks like the Broncos are really slowing down the offense here.
Yep. That's not usually like them, but in a game like this, don't want to take any dumb shots. Gets it to Stacy. Stacy inside to Wyatt. Wyatt with the turnaround shot and good. Broncos retake the lead, 65-63. 2:46 left in this game. Geschwin dribbling up the court. Geschwin over to Breyer. Breyer inside to Schlettenhofer. Schlettenhofer puts up a shot, no good. Rebound by Roddy Richardson.
Kind of a circus shot there, Jade. I think he was trying to draw the foul, but no Bronco to do the fouling.
Yep. Barry pulls up for a 3. No good. Rebound by Shane Wyatt. Keeping it alive for the Broncos. Roddy Richardson with the ball now. Driving inside, putting a shot up. No good, but a foul. On. Looks like they're going to get Colt. Schlettenhofer. Oh, no, they got Colt. They did get Colt.
I think that's his 4th.
Yep. Kim's 12th foul now, I believe. So Roddy Richardson going to shoot 2 from the charity stripe. Again, all the Broncos in the back court. So Richardson all alone. First shot, no good. Richardson going to go back, get some support from his teammates. Now he retakes his place at the free throw line. Second shot on its way, and no good. Gets his own rebound, but he's going to be a jump ball, but the possession arrows with the Broncos. Great hustle play by Richardson as he immediately recognized that shot was not going to go in.
Well, nobody on the Bison blocked him out, so big break for the Broncos here with 2:12 to go, leading by 2 points.
Richardson gets the ball to Barry. Barry going to catch and shoot. 3-point shot up and good.
I think he was inside the line, Jay.
They're going to call it a 2. Broncos putting the press on again. Nevertheless, 2-possession game now. In the final 2 minutes of this game, Breyer putting a shot up and no good. Rebound by Jesse Barry.
Well, it's 2 times down court that Breyer's had a bunny and not been able to finish, Jay. We've got a couple breaks there.
Yeah, he's been incredibly potent in this Bison offense. Barry trying to shake off a defender and does so with an incredible shake-and-make move. Literally broke his ankles as he fell to the floor. Keener puts up a shot, no good. Nobody there to rebound. So with 1:30 left in this game, Geschwin dribbles up the court for the Bison. Gets it over to Schlettenhofer. Looking inside. Breyer there, putting up a shot and gets it. And now the Bison going to call a timeout. Talk about how they're going to manage this final minute and 22 seconds of the game. Broncos still ahead by 2.
We're leading by 2 with 1:21 to go, so take us home here, Jade.
Barry still in the back court. Pass over to Richardson, back to Barry. Barry over to Stacy in the corner. Gets the ball to Barry. Bison putting tremendous pressure on defense as they don't want to give up a shot after all this patience by the Broncos. Shane Wyatt in the corner now. Gets it to Barry. Barry immediately recognizing no one's there. Keener catches the ball, puts up a shot, and is fouled. He's fouled under the basket by, who are they going to get on this one? Maybe Breyer?
Nope, looks like we're going to get Geschwin.
Getting Geschwin. So Zach Keener going to take 2 foul shots here.
I think if my memory serves right, this may be his first free throw appearance in tonight's game,
pretty
Jade.
Sure. He's a senior, is Keener. 6-foot senior. With a first shot up and no good. In and out.
Well, we're at 55 seconds to go here, and even if he hits this, it's a 1-possession game, Jade.
Yeah.
Well, the referee's walking over, and it looks like there's something on the basketball. Whether it's been damaged, something on it, we're not real sure. Coach Bundle's getting a towel, and Clev, we call him, Jeff Clevenger, our trainer, is trying to. So I don't know whether there was something on the floor and the ball rolled over it, or some kind of foreign object.
Now, Belton is going to the line to shoot Keener's indicates an injury. So I guess that's where the source of the blood's coming from is Keener himself.
Yep.
So in the event of an injury at the free throw line, another player can check in. And Benton puts the shot up and good. So
that's amazing. Colin Benton comes and hits the first free throw, and then there's an injury with blood. He has to go out, and Benton comes in and hits the second one.
Yeah, Keener. A steal now. Oh, almost a steal by Stacy. Breyer ripping the ball away from him.
We're down to 40 seconds, Jade.
Yep. 36 seconds left in this game as Breyer driving baseline, kicks it out to Colt. As Colt took a three-point shot, no good. Wide open is Shane Wyatt, and Shane Wyatt going to go up for an easy layup. There we go. Geschwin coming up the court, 70-65 now, in that long pass that Wyatt converted into. Shot partially blocked, airballed, and caught by Shane Wyatt, but we're going to get a foul. I'm not sure if it was on the shot. It looks like a clean block. Well,
they're going to get Schottenhoffer, and that's his fifth.
Oh, they're going to get a call on the Bison. All right. 16 seconds left in this game, 70-65. Bit of a interesting turn of events in these last couple seconds. We have blood at the free throw line, and then Benton comes in and takes a second free throw shot and places Zach Keener, who had missed his first. And then a long pass to a wide open Shane Wyatt, who gets an uncontested layup. 30-second timeout by the Bison. So we're going to free throws in last night's game versus Central Catholic, and then getting a big one tonight as well that gave Broncos a 3-point lead. The lead 5 points now with Shane Wyatt at the charity stripe. The first shot up and no good. 16 seconds left in this game. 2 possession. Wyatt can knock this one down. It'll be pretty tough for the Bison to come back. Second shot up and, oh, wow. Friendly bounce.
Yep.
Bounced way up in the air and fell down in the basket. Geschwin with the ball, now to Bowen. Bowen puts up a three. No good. Rebound by Shane Wyatt. Bowen gets the ball away from Wyatt and kicks out to Breyer. Breyer taking a three and knocks it down. That makes the score 71-68. The Bison are going to take a full timeout to discuss this final 3.8. We're back here at the Crawley Center. Final 3.8 seconds here. Ball into Barry, and Barry dribbling up the court and is fouled. 1.8 seconds left in this game. Barry going to go to the free throw line to take 2 shots. The foul is on Breyer. That's Breyer's 4th foul. Barry all alone at the free throw line. Well, now some Bison are coming up to box out and get the rebound. Barry taking the first shot, gets it now. Lou, what do you think here? 2 possession lead, 1.8 seconds left. Are you going to intentionally miss this free throw, let it hit the ground so the clock stops? Or are you going to go ahead and try and make it?
Yeah, I think I would try and miss it here. 1.8, there's not much they can do here.
Well, Barry makes it. No decision there, so it doesn't really matter. Geschwin gets the ball up to Patterson.